I'm at my buddy Joe Nofo's house. This guy is quite the character. There's his car. Hey, Joe! What's up, buddy?
Hey, Danny, how you doing, man? Come on in, buddy. Good to see you. Come on in.
I want to do that video.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to see the crazy crib?
Yeah, why don't you take me a walk around your house?
Yeah. All right. Well,
Show me some of your accolades.
come around this way here. This is where we do the. This is where we do the podcast of the Drunken Cockatoo.
Okay.
And we do the podcast here, and we also do some of the Joe Nofo shows. That's the backdrop for it, and our pirate. And here's when I was a factory rider for a motorcycle company. The only person ever in the history of the world that was a one-legged factory rider for a major motorcycle company. And those are newspaper stories about me from around the world. And all these fish that you see, Dan, up here on the wall, I painted all these, like this big shark right here. You see this big shark right here? Nice. I painted that from scratch. I painted the big tarpon over here by hand with the brush, this one over here.
All right, walk me around.
Yeah, and then, as you know, I pushed a racing wheelchair from Florida to California for the Humane Society, and Jimmy Buffett sponsored me.
What's going on with this desk?
Yeah, it's the back of my sailboat that I sailed through Cuba and the Caribbean. I did that for the Save the Manatees. Jimmy Buffett sponsored me, and that's the back end of the boat, and we made a desk out of it to commemorate it. And
tell me about your bird.
This is Jake, A.K. Jinkle Pops. He's the center of attention for the Drunken Cockatoo. He is our what's the word for it? The
mascot.
He's our mascot, right? He's a pretty boy, and my mermaid I painted up there.
All right, walk me around your house.
Here's another mascot I'm painting right now for the Drunken Cockatoo. That's going to be the center, and that's Gina, the 26-toed cat. And as you know, I was in a project with NASA, and I co-founded Project Daisy, Disabled Astronauts Introduction to Space Environment, and this is a story about it right here. And I was the leader to be the first one with a disability in the shuttle right up until the shuttle crashes, and then they dumped our project. And here I flew a World War II airplane for, I wrote a story about it in the St. Petersburg Times. I wrote one of the Mustangs, P-51 Mustangs I flew. Here's one of my paintings that, as you know, I'm an artist also, and here's one of my paintings. And I did a bunch of stand-up comedy shows for the Save the Manatees also, and this is a thank you letter from them that's actually written from a woman. At the time she was a president, she was an ex-astronaut, and she helped me with my Project Daisy goals. And here's some more associated stuff when I pushed a racing wheelchair from Florida to California for the Humane Society. And here's another story of me and the Key West Citizen when I sailed the boat through the through the Caribbean by myself and all that, and that was there. And here's an interesting story for you. Bertie Higgins from the song Key Largo, We Had It All Like Bogey and Bacall. He told me that if I wore one of his shirts in Jimmy Buffett's magazine that I was writing for, that he would play my going away party. And I wore it and got it in the magazine, and he did. There was like 250 people at my going away party in the sailing cruise, and he played it live, and we had a ball. Here's some more of this is my bedroom, and here's some of the fish that I paint on the wall. And here's when I broke the world record distance swim. I swam 30.5 miles and non-stop, and I broke the world record distance swim by like 8 miles, which I still hold to this day. And if you look down here, here's a painting of, here's a table that I painted custom for a customer that hasn't picked it up yet. And of course my dolphin over top of my bed. And this is another one of my paintings over here.
And that's where the magic happens, huh?
Yeah, that's where it happens, right there on the ground, yeah. And anyway.
All right, well, thanks for showing me around.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to the maybe being